It's your two teams, Commentators, and your one and only Gosport Borough.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Gosport Radio, where today here at the AI Stadium, Gosport Borough hosts Weymouth. As for Gosport Borough, there is one change from the side that beat Tiverton on Saturday, and that comes in midfield, where Ethan Jones is out of the squad and returning from injury is Adam Tommaso. He's being chased down by 3 or 4 Gosport players, but Weymouth just escaped the press really well actually. And now Robinson, he's storming forward into the Gosport half. He hasn't got any Gosport players around. He's going to line up a shot and it's flowing into the back of the net. Wow, that is some finish from Robinson. He smashes a right-footed strike, flies past Ryan Hall, and Weymouth take the lead here at the AI Stadium in spectacular fashion. Turning, passing back into Goodship. Goodship fires in a cross and it finds a Weymouth man. Sort of started his shot, but it returns back to Burrows, and Ramos races Burrows, and it's the Weymouth penalty after Burrows, the Weymouth substitute, goes down inside the Gosport box. So it's going to be Brandon Goodship taking this penalty. Can he double Weymouth's lead within 22 minutes? Goodship for Weymouth. Steps up, steady by Ryan Hall. Gets down quickly to his bottom right and makes a save. Danger not averted before eventually the second Weymouth shot is fired over the Gosport crossbar. But that is a top save from Ryan Hall, who rapidly got down to make the save, but in doing so has injured himself. Well, this could potentially be very worrying for Gosport. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed yet whether Ryan Hall will be coming off, but he definitely does not look good. And there is a score. So, yeah, it's been confirmed Ryan Hall will be coming off. Matt, that's right.
What we do know, just to recap in case people have tuned in or they didn't hear us first time around, Gosport do not have a substitute goalkeeper on the bench. So they are going to have to put an outfield player in goal. The question is who?
Well, he's been great for Gosport as well since coming
Rory
in.
Williams.
And it's going to be Rory Williams. He's going to be the player going in between the sticks for Gosport. And Jeremy, I know Rory can do a great job outfield. Do you think he can do a good job inside the goal?
We're about to find out.
And Carbark losing possession, and now what's coming forward for Weymouth? He does well to get his shot across, but it's straight out Williams, and Williams makes the save. Oh, Rafa Ramos playing a through ball into Ethan Taylor. Ethan Taylor offloads it to Fernandez. Strikes him. Finish. Pass block. Behind Gosport's leveller on the 36th minute. It was a great offload there into Michael Fernandez, and Fernandez sweetly strikes a left-footed strike which nestles into the back of the net to put Gosport back onto level turns. It's a great finish there, Matt.
That's an absolutely brilliant finish, a good left-footed finish, and Gosport really needed that.
Carbark with the ball, but it's been well cowed once again there by Mantle, went sliding in to push it out for a corner ball. Greenwood loops in the corner towards the back stick. It's headed into the danger zone by Trevor Cleveland. Stabs his shot past block to give Gosport the lead within 2 minutes of getting our equaliser. This time though it's Trevor Caborn who strikes a low driven shot, finds the back of the net, and it gives Gosport the lead in this one.
So anyway, Gosport down through the middle. Caborn, the goal scorer, sticks it through to Ramos. He's got space on the left hand side. Cuts the ball across the right side. This is mad. Who's that this time?
It was Fernandez with the finish. So Fernandez gets his second of the game, awaiting the cross and stabs it in to find Gosport's third, literally all within 5 minutes. Oh, a sliding challenge from Adam Tommaso, since he can take the throw and goal on the one against the and he finishes off the opportunity to keep Gosport now ahead against Weymouth. It was Adam Tommaso who went sliding in, pushing that ball forward into Ethan Taylor, and Ethan Taylor rapidly got to the end of the chance. And when he's in that position, you cannot bet against a striker doing what he does best, finishing off the opportunity, slotting past Clark, and sending Gosport full on ahead.
Absolutely very good. I mean,
Although to be fair, I was going to say Stone just launched a shot there from 25 yards out. It dinked over Rory Williams and it's nestled in the top left corner. It's Stone who scored for Weymouth. 15 yards or so inside the Gosport half, quickly taken into Watts, dinking the ball over the Gosport back line. It's been well brought down there by Goodship. It's a shot in and it's been finished by, it's been finished at the back post by Dawson, I'm pretty sure, the youngster. Wow, that's pretty spectacular. The 17-year-old has literally got another back for Weymouth at the back post, pushing it over the line. And now the Terrors are storming forward in numbers. Moss, left of the 18-yard box, stinks in the ball towards the back post, and it's been hit well high. It was a hard one to take with the power behind the cross. But we are hearing from our Weymouth counterpart. He thinks Kavanagh was the player to get the first yellow card, but the referee has blown the whistle full time. So Gosport edge to victory by 4 goals to 3.
Hi guys, I'm James McIntosh and today I'm joined with Assistant Manager Mark Summerhill following the very eventful game between Gosport and Weymouth. Mark, it was a nervy one, but we got over the line.
Yes, we did get over the line. We made incredibly hard work of it. Played well in very small patches of it. We know we've got to be better than that, but again, like I said Saturday, with the condition, sometimes you just got to win football matches, and we can't keep doing that. But again, tonight we've just won the football match, and we've just found the way of winning it. And I guess that's probably testament to a really good group at the moment, but really high on confidence. So full credit. We've played 80 minutes, I think, or 75 minutes probably, without a goalkeeper. We've had Romy on the bench the last couple of weeks, and the time you don't put him on the bench, you need a goalkeeper. So it just but we got across the line and we won the game, and that's all that matters.
Well, Ryan Hall did make the penalty save when it was 1-0 down, so still a big moment of that game, but in doing so he has injured himself. Could you provide an update on how he's doing?
Yeah, I mean, games hinge on moments, don't they? And at 1-0 down, they get a penalty. Hawley makes a fantastic save, and as a result of it, has somehow done his collarbone. We think we've just had contact with him now. He's at hospital. His dad's with him, so we'll get a better update in the morning. Hopefully, it's not too bad. But when someone gets stretched off and ends up in hospital, that's far from great, especially when it's your goalkeeper. Funnily enough, I was talking to Woody at the time and said how games can swing on moments, and he saved the penalty. The ground's up, the crowd is up, and then we're down again because we lost our goalkeeper. But full credit to Rory Williams, who volunteered straight away, leapt up. It was never in doubt. He was going to do it, and he's gone out there with fantastic confidence, as probably only Rory could. Taken crosses, stop shots, distribution, and probably the hero of the night. Yeah. To step up and do that. Again, and conditions deteriorated second half, nowhere near as bad as Saturday. But he's taken some crosses at the end there, and held on to it. And full credit. I can't speak highly enough of Rory tonight to see us over the line.
When he walked onto the pitch, did you think he has it in him, or did you think, oh dear, this is going to be a long night?
Well, there's no one with more confidence, is there? The guy's been around, played National League, National South, had a fantastic career. So if anyone's going to step up to the occasion, your club captain, he led from the front. It was. We'll probably all remember tonight for a long time for lots of different reasons, but that's definitely one of them. So full credit to Rory tonight.
It felt like the Weymouth tactic after that substitution happened was just peppering shots at Rory in goal. Admittedly, he did do really well, making some great shots. But how did you guys plan to nullify that threat of trying to just give Rory the easiest night possible?
Well, yeah, Weymouth are a very good side. They've got some fantastic players. You know, their midfield three in particular were really good tonight and probably dominated the game of football. So yeah, we're in at half time at 3-1. We knew we had to get on top of their midfield because that was the issue with the three they play in there. The way they rotate, the way they got in behind R2. So we sort of set up to nullify that, but I'm not really sure we dealt with their midfield three all night, if I'm being really honest. But again, you know, like I said, we've weathered the storm, and we're just finding ways to win, and we've done that tonight. So, you know, I don't want to take any credit away from Rory, but you know, had there been a goalkeeper in goal, do we concede those two? I'm not sure. I mean, one. Rory's fairly adamant was a worldie, but we'll have to watch him back. But yeah, we've like I keep saying, we've come through and won the game.
Going into the break then, we were 3-1 up. Weymouth took the lead, but it was 3 goals in really quick succession actually for Gosport. It sort of felt reminiscent of that Tiverton game as well, how once we got 1 goal, sort of started getting a little bit of flow and found it pretty easy to get the ball in the back of the net.
We've got that in us, haven't we? We've got those moves in us with the way, you know, with the way we try and play, where we, you know, like we try to be expansive. You know, we play with width. We've got a very fluid front line that can rotate in and out. So yeah, when we do get on a run like that, like the first 15 minutes on Saturday, when you know it was very reminiscent to that. Yeah, when we get on those, when we have those spells where we have the football and we keep getting it forward and we get it to our front four, we're one hell of a force. We just probably not doing that for long enough, or you know maybe there's other bits of the game behind that front four that we maybe need to have a look at. But I've just looked at the table. We're up to 3rd. Yes, nothing's won in November. But all you can do is win the games in front of you and get yourself in the best position possible, and that's what we've done.
I think the one thing that fans will be concerned about was the fact we started the second half great, Ethan Taylor making it 4-1, but as soon as we got that 4th, it was almost like we just completely fell off after that.
Yeah, and we talked about that. You know, we thought there was goals in the game. We wanted to go on and get a 4th. We wanted to go on and get a 5th. We wanted the game killed, and we've just been sort of debriefed in there actually, and some critical moments tonight, particularly in front of a goal. We've made some bad decisions, and whether that's because we're 4-1 up, whether that's because we think the job's done, or for whatever reason, at times, you know, even right at the end there, we've gone through with a 2-on-1. It's only got to be squared, and Woody's got to tap in, and we make a really poor decision, and that would have taken the pressure off the last 10 minutes. But you know, we are creating chances. It's always when you're not creating them that you're more concerned. But yeah, we've won the game of football, but we've probably let ourselves down a little bit in key areas tonight.
I said the same thing on commentary, what you sort of reiterated there. Although we didn't play particularly well in that second half, we still managed to find a way to grind, get that result. Sort of a very similar case against Tiverton. Now 2 consecutive home wins. I mean, once again, going back to last season, might not have been able to do that. So once again, showing that things are changing in our favour.
Absolutely. You know, we are a good side. We've got good players, and we're playing well in spells. I'll sort of repeat myself a little bit. Say sometimes you just got to win games of football, because you can't have it all your own way for 30, 40 games. That's just not possible. So maybe this is a little spell, but we've weathered. We know we're going to have to be better at Dorchester on Saturday. Cause if we don't get ourselves together, then we won't keep getting away with it. But you know, good side, keep winning games, and momentum certainly with us. So they're all big positives.
Well, we look forward to seeing you guys back at Dorchester on Saturday. And final words from us as always: up the Borough.
Up the Borough.